actually a pretty terrible.
Move around.
Oh, that's a bit better. Look at that. Oh, what an ugly background.
We're just keep going around. Yeah, that's better.
This is like lives at work, right?
Ooh,
here we go.
80-20.
Awesome. Hey, how you doing, everyone?
Nice to see you.
Great to see you here. We are about to run an event here in Coffs Harbour. We are tonight. We've got like literally about 15, 20 minutes before it starts.
Yes.
Sometimes people are a little bit early too. So if someone comes wandering in, they'll actually come wandering in behind us right now. We're going to have to go attend to them pretty quick if someone comes in. But we realised we haven't done the live today yet. It's been a big day of travel today, so we didn't get so much time right now.
And today it is all about the secret to success on Google.
Right, because the book is basically broken up into the 3 sections, right? The marketing and the mindset and mechanics. Hey, Jeffrey, great to see you here. Michelle, Lisa, love having you all on board. Big part of marketing is getting found in Google with your website. And there's basically 2 ways of doing it. One is to get found in the free search results. So if someone is searching for massage in Coffs Harbour, then a local therapist will pop up, like their websites will pop up. And the other way is to pay for it with Google AdWords, right? To pay for those Google ads.
Thanks,
now, both
David.
work absolutely fine. Hey, yeah, great. Thanks for those thumbs up. That's awesome to see. Thank you. Very encouraging. And what we wanted to draw your attention to is really the 2 different things that are there to be able to look at. AdWords is the paid thing. And what we call getting found in the normal search results, it's known as SEO, right? Search engine optimization. Now, some of you guys are all over this. I know Jeffrey, David, you guys are probably on top of this already. But we still get questions. What's SEO? Search engine optimization. Basically just means making sure your website is getting found in Google. And if you're number 1 for a really great search in your area, like massage in Coffs Harbour, the person who is number 1 for that search, it's gold. Like, it's really, really good for them because everyone who is searching will naturally be ready to book in. And this isn't... Sorry, do you want to talk for a sec? It's like, this is my bag. I start getting all excited about the website stuff. Alicia's had somewhere she's
I'm going to connect
right?
and just say, well, thanks heaps, Michelle. I can't wait to meet you in Perth either.
National
I love that. Looking for the National Centre of Excellence. Oh, yes.
We're doing a full day.
It's awesome.
To just be more excellent in Perth than everywhere
exactly.
else.
Keep going with your Google.
What I was going to say, where was I going with that? Oh, because people who have, people who are searching in Google have a natural desire. They're ready to come in and get a massage, right? They're actually searching for one right then. So they've got what we call a high intent to come in and have a look. Whereas when we're looking at things like Facebook ads or, I don't know, newspaper ads, any of those kind of things, even though you're being active, putting them out there, you've got to kind of interrupt the person and say, hey, did you know massage is awesome? Or create some other connection, a bunch of great ways to do that. But it's harder work. It's like you've got further to bring them before they'll become a client. First off, they've got to even become interested. They've got to know who you are. They've got to like you, trust you, and then they'll become a client. See, I'm actually moving closer as I say this. Whereas the people who are coming from Google are already like here, right? They already know they want a massage. It's just literally finding the right person is what they're doing. So if you can get found in number 1, it's absolutely fantastic. Basically, real quick, there's 2 things that make it happen. First is the content on your site. So you do need to mention the words you want to get found for, things like massage and your town. Massage in Coffs Harbour would be great to have as the title of your homepage if you are here. And the other thing that Google looks at is how popular your site is in general. So if there's a couple of sites that have similar content, there's a few different sites that seem to be about massage in Coffs Harbour, then Google goes, oh, well, which one am I going to put first? It's going to put what it sees as the most popular site or the biggest business. It just kind of judges that based on how many backlinks you've got, how many other people around the internet are talking about you and your business. And so if you can get backlinks, we call it a backlink because it's a link on someone else's site back to your site, that link coming back. They're the other part that's really, really important for getting found in Google.
My turn.
That's it. Go.
Well, I know for us at OG Massage, Google was really, really, really important for us. Now, we didn't actually need to do any paid ads because when we searched Google, and I'll tell you a bit about how to do that in a second, we came up 1, 2, and 3 because, you know, my awesome web designer husband totally smashed out of the park for us, which was awesome. So our search engine optimization was really, really on point. And so we know, and it was one of our biggest sources of referrals was, how'd you hear about it? Google. So really,
especially
really,
in tourist season.
massively,
They don't know
exactly.
anything. They're
So
always
that's
Googling.
super important. What I will also say is a big challenge that I see, or a mistake I see therapists making, is that because Google's very smart, if you are looking for something regularly, it will come up in your searches.
Just
So
for you.
if
What
you
personalizes.
are looking on your internet browser for your massage website all the time, Google goes, oh yes, we remember that. And it will show it, and you'll think, oh, I'm doing really well. But no one else seems to be able to hear about me. So what you can actually do is go incognito in your browser, which means that there is no tracking history. I know it comes up with looks like it's a little disguise. Make sure that you're using that when you're looking to see how well your site is performing. Because just because you search it in your area doesn't mean that that is the top highest ranking thing. It could just be that you've Googled yourself like 50 times in the last couple of weeks because you want to see how well it's doing.
Who does that?
Hey, no. You're a business. Shush, cheeky man. And if you want to have a bit of fun on a Friday night after a glass of wine, totally Google yourself. James does this all the time. There's another James Crook in America.
You'd actually be surprised how many James Crooks there are that are way more famous than me.
Wasn't there some guy in America on LinkedIn that you got?
There's been a bunch of them because, like, I first got into the internet in like '96 or something, right? When I was at uni, and even then, back in 1996, JamesCrook.com was taken. And get this, at the time, in 1996, JamesCrook.com was a French gangster rapper. So you'd go to JamesCrook.com, the whole site would be in French, and it would just have these pictures of this guy like holding an AK-47 with his rap music playing.
The most
You can't make this stuff
of you
up.
ever.
It was so crazy. And now some British guy, I think, has it at the moment, who's like a real geek, like way geekier than me.
Wow, that's
I know,
impressive.
right?
That's
I know,
impressive.
right? But
So yeah, Google. Getting back on topic to help you guys. Google is a really, really
there's
important
nothing about my
part of-
domain name in the book.
No, exactly, and not helpful for these guys at all. It is really important for people to find you because when someone is in pain and they're going, help my headache, or fix headaches in my area, or sore back, or I think I need massage, looking for massage in your area, you want to make sure that they can find you because it is a huge source of traffic because they're actually actively looking. It's like when you're hungry and you go to the supermarket and you start shopping for everything under the sun and you walk out with $300 worth of groceries.
High intent.
Might have done that today accidentally. I told James that, yeah. Now he knows. We've got great food for the next like 3 weeks. It's going to be awesome. There you go, guys. Hot tip, how to deal with Google. We're looking forward to rocking it out at the Coffs Harbour event tonight. We've got some amazing people coming to the room.
Where are we tomorrow?
We are in Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Funny story about Newcastle.
You have to call it Newcastle.
That's
not
right.
Newcastle.
It is Newcastle. Otherwise, it's like Melbourne, or Geelong. It's like no. It's Melbourne and
Newcastle.
Geelong, Newcastle.
So then we're in Sydney.
Looking
and then
forward
we're
to
in
it.
Wollongong. So if you're in any of those places, book now. Can't wait to see you.
And make
Newcastle
sure
and
you
Sydney are
get
really
a
popular.
copy of the book and tag your friends in the lives that we're doing because we want to be able to get this out to more people. Have an absolute sensational night, guys. Take care.
Love
We'll
it.
speak soon.
See ya.
Bye.